Alright, so this is Loop D, where we stayed on our first night. Um, this tends to be kind of like overflow tent camping. It's kind of the top of the mountain. It's got some views over the water, and then it's got a lot of tree area. Um, our site was in between the road and the loop road, and you can see in the map at the end where we stayed, and I will point out where it was in between the roads. The rest of these are kind of in the trees here, and they have a parking pad and a tent pad, and of course, your picnic table. So I think we saw like a small schoolie in one of the sites last night, and we saw some small overland trailers. You could probably put in a pop up here, but nothing big. These are tent sites. So, and then they have updated these sites a lot. I know they had them closed off recently. If you notice this site back here, there are barriers around the tent pad. It's very nice. It's got some steps down to it. I think this is site 82. Then they are doing some more remodeling, but it's a very nice little area. Um, but I like the walk-in tent sites better. So we're in Loop A, and most of Loop A is camper camping sites. They're a little more expensive, but I'm going to show you some of it. So this area has water frontage on this part of the loop. There's a lot of tree coverage in a lot of this loop. And then at the end of this piece is the walk-in tent campsites. And we'll show you that. There is a trick down to the water in the camper sites. So here's a walk-in tent campsites. This is at the point. I didn't want to record because they're kind of close together, and I didn't want people watching us record them. But look how pretty it is. And this is the only place that you typically get service on your phone. Sites, most are waterfront. They consist on this point. There's, I think, 10 sites to Loop C. And they share a bathhouse between Loop B and C. Most of the sites have a camper site and a tent pad and a kind of balcony patio area. We're gonna go check this one out here. It's real nice, real flat, level site until you get to the edge, and there's a little bit of a hill on all of the sites, pretty much down to the water. But you have this really good view of the marina. Got a lot of shade and for a waterfront site. Go down here so you can see what you see over across the little cove here is Loop B, and on the other side you'll see the marina and the swim area. So anyway, but yeah, this is the view. It's a really nice area. Right off of campsite Loop C, you have these camping cabins. These are good if you don't want to stay in a tent. They have electricity, and I think they may have air conditioning. I'm not 100% sure on that piece. I've never stayed in them, but they're like a one-room cabin type area. Pets are allowed, so that's nice. Yeah, and then they also have regular cabins, like 1, 2 bedroom cabins. They're a little bit farther down the road, so those are super nice if you have like a family coming and you wanna enjoy that. So check those out. So here's the bathhouse between Loop B and C. It's one of the most important things, I think, if you're going to stay in a state park and you're not in backcountry. You want to know what the bathhouse is like. So if we go in here, standard bathhouse, but one of the best things is it is air conditioned. To the left, you have 3 stalls for the bathroom. And then we're going to go over here, and to the right, you have 2 shower stalls. They're very clean for a state park. I mean, I've seen a lot worse, definitely. But go in here, check this out. Look at this little moth, isn't it so cute? I love moths. It's pretty. Yeah, very nice bathhouse. Again, it's between Loop B and C. Loop A has a standard bathhouse and a much more interesting one. So this is Loop B that we're going to walk by. So it's standard, just like Loop C was. About 10 sites. Most are on the water. This one that you see up farther is a handicap site. It's very level, a lot of pavement on that site. But again, and you have extra parking. Waterfront on a little point. It's closer to the marina and the swim park. Yeah, there's a swimming hole to the left that's like the public swimming area, and the picnic area is right there across the cove too. So anyway, all right, here's a map of Loop D. I have an arrow pointing here to where we stayed, which was on the first night. And then here is a map of campsite area C and A. A has the walk-in camp area, which is very nice.